for the ground. I'm a 2020, whoa, whoa. Woke up to deposits and it's only 8 a.m. Do it for the fam, I don't do it for the gram. Do it for my daughters, do it for my little man. That's my 2020, reason why I win. Lot of missed calls, looking bloody in my call log. I bet to myself, I'm not sorry that I logged, dog. Check my mental health, I was feeling like a lost dog. Bounce back and wipe my paws off. Get it off the humble and I stick to what I know. Nights on top of nights, long nights took a toll. Took some steps back, but I still get up and I go. And now you know, I'ma make some and I'ma spend it, yeah. New Jeep, no doors with it, no. I won't stop now, who you kidding? Every day I wake up, I'ma send it, I'ma send it, I'ma send it. Every day I wake up, I'ma send it, I'ma make some and I'ma spend it. Every day I wake up, I'ma send it. Pressure on me daily, got the family on my back. Dreams are getting bigger, put the city on my map. Wrote inside my palm, but I'll try not to get attached. Moment that is here, could be over just like that. Fast car, no NASCAR. I was never working hard, I guess I'm mad smart. Top speed like a rocket, it was blast off. 6 figures from my couch without a mask on. Waited for my cycle like a laundry mat. Going to the moon, it's on top and that. 2 straight years of dropping back to back. Epidemic jumping like an acrobat. I'ma make some and I'ma spend it, yeah. New Jeep, no doors with it, no. I won't stop now, who you kidding? Every day I wake up, I'ma send it, I'ma send it, I'ma send it. Every day I wake up, I'ma send it, I'ma make some and I'ma spend it, Every day I wake up, I'ma send it.
Trade another day.
And you know what? If it doesn't happen, and for some reason the charts change,
Little trade another day.
and tomorrow I'm the biggest bear out there, so be it.
You win some, you lose some, but you live to trade another day, live to make another play. You win some, you lose some, but you live to trade another day, live to make another play.
Little trade another day. Little trade another day. Little make another play.
Win some, you lose some,
But you little trade another day. Little make another play.
scared money don't make no money. 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 You win some, you lose some.
But you little trade another day. Little make another
Is
play.
it the bottom yet? I'm trying to buy up everything. Not gonna get upset. Just pull the trigger, let it bang. When I see a trade, I'm hopping in like a Uber to secure my future. Up early just like a rooster. Eyes glued to the computer, looking for a bag or two. Market cipher on the screen, compliments of trading view. Now I know what I'ma do. Buy low and sell high. Even if you try and fail, at least you didn't fail to try. I don't wanna be the type of guy that let fear win. I'm the one that dive in head first and bust my chin. I know FOMO is a no-no, but I still get it in. Now I can't predict the future, but I know I'm bound to win. Later or sooner, I'll be the big kahuna. Cause I got big kahunas. I was not scared to get money, I took me some chances and now I'm the big kahuna. And if you scared, might as well get neuter. I'ma keep chasing my dreams. Wake up and mansion so big, I need a segue to get from wing to wing. Scared money don't make no money. 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 You win some, you lose some, but you live to trade another day, live to make another play. Scared money don't make no money. 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 You win some, you lose some,
But you little trade another day. Little make another play.
don't be scared.
Good morning all. Yes, sir. Every day, this camera freaking always doesn't start. See if we can fix it without unplugging and replugging. No, such BS, man. Such BS. Should just plug it in before. All right, now it's working. All right, let's get it. Hope you're all well. Hope you had all a good day. And let's see what we have in store for today. Start off with the calendar here. Have a bit of GBP news, some employment numbers here. They're expecting people claiming unemployment to be a little bit less here with 30k instead of 44 as previous. If I remember correctly, this is extremely inaccurate forecasts here. I mean, yeah, I don't think one forecast has come out accurate. One. Forecast 7.9, actual 44.2. What the fuck? Like, what are you using to forecast, man? You know? Like, shit, man. What type of forecast is that? Makes no sense. I mean, whoever is forecasting needs to be fired, I'll tell you that much. But anyways, if we go ahead and look at the charts here and start off with GJ. Random wheel spin for forecast. Seems like it, man. Seems like it. They're definitely using some sort of random wheel spin for forecasting. But yeah, getting into the charts here, looking at GJ here on the daily time frame. Previous daily has closed bearish, not bearish, sorry, bullish after that strong move we had over London. Now there's no continuation during NY, pretty much created a big range here. 4-hour candle is creating a setup 3 type formation. So it is bearish, giving a mixed session, but if you look at the way it's bearish, it's not really bearish enough to say sells, right? It's more of a setup 3 formation and potential to continue back up to that 4-hour resistance if we want to get some juice in the charts here. Obviously with news we could see how that affects price. So news is obviously a threat. Now we haven't been seeing crazy moves during news, so normally about 30 pips, so I don't expect it to drastically mess up much ranges. We have a few rejection wicks right here. I'll put that as a 50-minute resistance. And yeah, that's basically kind of a markup, man. It's pretty simple. I think either if we can get a clean close above here, I do feel that this trade is not going to be able, unless news pops down first. But I do feel like this is a trade that we'll not be able to take. But I would like to take a buy above here to get to that 1 hour and see what happens. If not, then my next buys are going to be above that 1 hour to about 500. Do have some key levels. We can move this DS, bring this to 500. And this one we can just bring to 189. All right, so let's just see what ends up happening with news here, but I'm bullish basically if we start breaking above the highs, looking for buys, and that's about it. That's kind of the plan here for yeah, that's the plan here for GJ. Now looking at gold here on the other hand, still in the same range as yesterday, haven't broken down, haven't broken up, so it's going to be the same analysis, but we do have a new daily candle which is now closing bearish here. And 4-hour time frame is also closing bullish, so same mixed session but just the opposite way around. Yesterday we had 4-hour candle closing bearish and daily closing bullish. And yeah, I mean, it's not really, it's the same analysis in the range. It's not really going to change much. We are not bearish, nor are we looking like we want to just fly through the top of the range until proven otherwise. So trading in the range is probably the hardest place, but we are trying right now to create some sort of clean zone-ish. We made a 15-minute resistance here. So for buys to make sense, I think sells in the range could make sense below this support down here. I do think that would work actually. Yeah, that would probably work with this daily candle bearish. If we want to continue down, we want to see structure change because we're really putting in higher lows here. Below here is kind of the early sell, which I don't really feel confident about because this is where we just started to break down. I rather look for supports to be formed and to take buys back up towards the top of the range. That's kind of what I would like to see for buys. And that's pretty much it. That's pretty much it. What I would like to see for the buys, find a way back up now above the range. Let's have a look. Not really too strong here. 39 is not bad. A little bit less on the 1 hour. We will see. We'll see. You need a pretty much a nice close for that to happen. And yeah, we'll just see how that ends up forming, and then take it from there. So that's kind of what I'm looking for on gold here. Now, if we were to look at our good old DAX here, actually very similar analysis to yesterday. Oh, this is a nice setup 5. What time was this? 21, man. That's late. That's late. That's a shame. That's a very nice setup 5, actually. So for Mr. DAX here, what I'm looking for, daily time frame ended up closing bullish here, creating a support. We have 4-hour time frame closing bullish as well. Full bullish bias today. Buys in on the menu. Sorry, not in the menu. That doesn't make sense. Put this as previous 4-hour resistance. And we can have a look at here at 1 hour. Put that 1 hour resistance. Actually, probably, yeah, we can put it. Okay, 30 minutes the same, but 15 is higher, huh? A little bit higher. So for buys today, buying from the bottom of the range gonna make sense. Buys above here are gonna make sense with good closures. Buys breakout closes are of course the easy one. And that's pretty much it, to be honest. That's pretty much it. Bullish session. So I'm looking for buys today, following bias, and I'm gonna take it like that. So yeah, I think that's it. That's it. Bottom of the range, back up. Looking for above here. How big do we have above here? 23. Yeah, it's not that bad, but we do need like a nice close, right? We'll need a good close, and then that's it. Then we just take it from there. So that's the plan for today, and yeah, let's see what ends up happening. Let's see what ends up happening. So yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed the analysis. All made sense, all loud and clear. If it is, let me know. And yeah, leave a like on the stream. You guys know the drill. 200 of us in here, only 30 likes. We can get the likes up easily to 100. I would appreciate it, so I don't have to ask for the YouTube business. You guys know the drill. Hate to say it, but part of the game. Let's go. New day ahead. Let's get it. I appreciate your work. I'm now in another level. Good. That is good. Let me put this reminder. Giveaway at 650, guys. 650. We haven't hit 600 after you guys hit the last giveaway. You're all scammers. Bunch of scammers, I tell you that much. All scamming. Hit 600, boom, never again. 600 viewers. I remember London session last year, man. That was easy. Yes, it was easy, but you know, a lot of people actually quit from last year. We don't have the same amount of people streaming and trading as we do as last year. So when those people quit, they quit due to difficulties, due to whatever, tiredness, not being able to sustain. And what ended up happening is people go down with them, right? They just give up as well. So you can imagine if the host is giving up, then a lot of the people following gonna give up. Now those people used to watch me as well, so you lose that. You lose that. I mean, this looks good if it closes above in 12 minutes, but this is exactly the time news comes out. We might get lucky and news makes a deep bottom wick, take it on the flip. Gold continuing down here as well, giving us range, which is nice. Am I correct that gold may be forming S1 in the 5 minute for sell? I'm thinking to form a wick, but I really don't like to sell, especially in mixed, but possibly an S1 forming a bearish wick coming back up. Yeah, that would be an S1 and 5. It kind of closed at this 5 minute support. So if you're looking to trade sell on the 5, then you would also need it to close below on the 5. But based on the 15, there's an S1. On the 15, there's an S1, yes. So it makes sense to sell back down towards this support we're currently at, which is the 30 minute and 1 hour support. No, there's no 1 hour. So just the 30 minute. How big would stops be here? 49 for 45. It's not that bad. Looks like we should have bought the dip on orange juice. Is orange juice pumping? Let's have a look. Frozen orange juice. No, we want normal orange juice. Damn. 20,000. No, 20,500. That was the buy. Literally where this chart starts. Buy where this chart starts. Should have bought the dip. Damn. Where do I even buy orange juice, man? Seems like a great buy though. How much percent up would you be? 50% up. It fill inefficiency and go. No, that won't be an inefficiency. No, it won't be, because then what about all of these up here? This is just because this is the last structure that was made. Put one line here. Boom. It's enough. That line's enough. And look, it tapped this structure perfectly. Look. If we draw this 4-hour structure here, watch. This 4-hour zone here, watch. Ah. It's a good buy, man. 50% up. 50% up. Should have gone in $10,000. Don't know where to buy it though. I think spread might be 5,000. I think spread might be $5,000. Let's put a news poll. News poll. I put it in chat. Hi, what type of education do you have to trade successfully? High school, university, what did you learn to trade with success? So mathematics and English. English was very good to learn to trade. And, you know, obviously physical education, that lesson was amazing. Definitely helped me with my candlestick patterns and how to identify bullish and bearish trends. And then in university, studying about astrophysics definitely helped me to understand how a candle closes above the range. So once I understand about astrophysics, I was able to understand how a candle closed above the range. You know, because it's a very hard concept to understand, candle closing above the range. So, but when you study astrophysics, and you learn about dark matter and all of that stuff, amazing. Amazing. So this is the type of education you need to learn about candle closures. No, bro, I had high school education and then I was about to go to university, but I started trading and then it went well, so I pulled out. Well, I didn't go, I just said, okay, I denied my application. Anyways, there's a pandemic going on during the time I was supposed to go to university, so nothing happened. Guys, I put the chat. I think chat is AFK these days. You guys are fully sleeping. Only 36 votes. Everyone is just here, feels like bots. No hype. Only few people talking. Complete bots. No, not Zoom chat is good. Zoom chat is good. You pulled out? Yes, I did. I was about to say something, but I don't know you and I was about to take it too far. And I didn't want to take it too far. Psychology must have helped to deal with the trolls. Oh, definitely. You can't forget about algebra helped to deal with the trolls. If price action is your number one strategy, what do you think is the second best strategy? Second best would be price action. Everything is price action. Anyone who denies that strategy is not based on price action is lying. And if your strategy is not based off some form of price action, it will never work. Facts. As a retail trader, that's all you have access to, is to watch how price moves and repeat patterns. You can have things to help you, indicators, order flow charts, stuff like that. But you're using that in conjunction of the candles. You have people who also trade without candles. They trade with just pure order flow. They claim trading with candles is not profitable. This is what the banks say. I don't know if you guys have got that ad. Every freaking YouTube video I watch, I get some freaking ad from some dumbass telling me, this is all retail traders use candlesticks. This is what institutions use. That's why he's on a YouTube ad. Very good, smart man, huh? Makes total sense. That's why you're paying so much money to advertise what you have to say. So if you're in the institutional level, not the retail level, then why are you talking to retail? Go deal with your institutional. Because if I was in the institutional level, I have no connection to retail. Why would I need connection to retail? Institutional is way bigger. All right, news in 3 minutes. The votes are 79% up. Holy shit. That's a very strong vote today. 79% are saying that price is going to go up during this news, which is the exact direction I don't want it to go because it ruins my range. Should we hedge? Should we hedge chat indicator today? I was watching your on the chart markup. You talk about bias affecting the markup. So in this case, mixed session would be more detailed. Yes. Hi, when news candle starts on GJ, so do you think it's always taking the trade in the same direction? It gives a nice move. No, I don't. I haven't actually seen a full pattern. I'm full margin buy. You're trusting chat indicator. That's a lot of trust you have. That's a lot of trust you have. Let's see in 2 minutes. I only expect a very small move. GP news is not like the old days. Oh, you should have seen guys in like 22, 21, 100 pip GBP news. It was wild. Setup 2 possible? It is possible. It is possible. I'd like to see it get above the 5. There's a little 5. It is above the 5. Nice. So it will be possible. It will be possible. 1 hour. The only thing is 1 hour will be closing bearish, which is a little bit scary for us. But we could rely on the 30. Can rely on the 15. $50 pip stop loss, 57 pip target. If this 15 closes below here, it looks pretty bad. You need it at least above here, better above this. This would be way better. Better above previous 4 hour. Let's see. You don't need above previous 4 hour. I wouldn't worry too much about that. We can leave it on just to watch. It's always okay just to watch, but especially that this is even good. We've tested it already today. Now, if we can't get in here, then it would be okay to get in above there. Weekly resistance too low. Let's see where weekly resistance is. There's no weekly resistance. Man, it's trolling me. Let's see news. I'm gonna end the chat poll here. 76% up, 23% down. Let's see if you guys are correct. 7 seconds. Also gonna prepare for gold here as well. So gone down to begin with, which is nice because it gives us range to buy back up, which is always good. Hey Marius, I think you are drawing on the screen and you don't know that you are. So just check that. So 15-minute close here, did close above this. 5-minute close back in the range, fake out on a 5. Wouldn't be bad to see another 5-minute close bullish here. In this case, there's no chance to take a wick fill because it's too risky, I feel. Especially with such a shitty 30-minute close. Really not confidence-inducing 30-minute close. Breaking the high would be much better here. Depending on how big the top wick is, you could probably even get away with 40 pip stops here. I mean, not top wick, bottom wick. So 70, how much percent? 76% of you guys were wrong. Setup 5 on 5 minute would be ideal. It already happened if you look at it. Again. 4 hour rather. I have it there at the line. We've tested it already, so if we can push through it the other time would be fine. I was 2 trades away from passing my funded and ended up blowing it due to greedy and rushing it. Yep, that's always the way, man. That's always the way. 5 minute need to close above 30 wick. No, by then it's too late. You want to try trade to that 30 wick. If you have room, we have, I think, about 15 to 20 pips. Yeah, about 14 pips actually, not as much. It's not the biggest, but it's enough. It's enough. Because if this just starts moving with volume and it breaks the high and it moves with volume, then you can't get in at all. If it doesn't move with volume and rejects, you can get out though. You can get out. If it triggers you in and rejects, then I guess that's just it didn't want to go up today. You lose the trade. Move on to the next. Very simple. How do you maintain good profitability with the RR of 1? I encourage you to try be profitable with an RR of higher and see what happens. Because if you can consistently catch 1 to 5s, 1 to 8s, 1 to 9s on a weekly basis, every single week, every single day almost, then that's insane. You have an edge that unheard of. Every single day to catch a 1 to 5, 1 to 4. Or are you losing 5, 6, 7 trades, winning 1 and only making slightly a little bit of money, right? Compared to me, where I'm getting to take shots at least 2 to 3 times a week, 2 on the smaller end, and have a 75% chance to win that. Can you repeat the reason wick fill does not make sense here? Because the 30-minute close week, we want more confirmation. We have 5-minute closing back inside of the range as well. 5-minute is fake out. 30-minute close weak, 1 hour close bearish. So you don't have much confirmations to take a wick fill. You want the confirmation of break of high. Otherwise, this can just be another lower high. 5-minute can just start continuing down now. Because we faked out already. You know, if this was a thunderstorm, yeah, you just take the thunderstorm. Didn't 30-minute tap 4 hour zone so target is tapped? No, this is all previous, guys. This is previous, and we've crossed above it already, and we've tapped it already. I like the look of sells. Sells on US 30 in London session is not going to be the best. I rather you stick to DAX if you want to trade an indice. London can be a bit hit or miss. I was right on the poll. I think a lot of people were wrong on the poll though as well. definitely did not go up. So if I hedged the chat poll last year had very high accuracy. Now it seems like you guys are all lazy. Don't know what happened to the chat indicator. Today, you guys, chat indicator, very bad. Very bad. Account blown. Whoa, where's this candle coming from on gold? Holy shit. This is very fast candle the way this has come through here. No bottom wick on the 1 minute. I was gonna wait for the 5, but it's 3 minutes, man. Shit, I need to make a decision now. Two minutes. Wait or go. That's the question. Wait or go. I'm waiting. Too much waiting, we missed the move. And we missed it. Too much waiting, too much waiting. That's it, gone. The old me would have went on the 1 minute, now I wait for the close. Yeah, we have the 15 though. We have the 15, but it's already gone. We have the 15. I don't like the way it pushed up though. That's what's making me a bit weird about this position. Honestly, I probably would be a bit hesitant here now that it's rejecting the 4 hour. I probably say five-minute close now in 1 minute. So let's wait for the 5. You taking this or too far push? I mean, you could go rebreak of own high. I'm just trying to think stops. 45. It's a strong level this, you know. I really wanted to trade to it. instead of at it. It's a very strong level. All of our rejections have come from it, see? Including this. Would be tap PE now? Well, that's the nice thing, is you could be like in a position where you can manage. I would have probably managed, if not B, then yeah. Yeah, actually you can only manage B. Wait for 15. Don't know if you'll have time. You know, we could even wait for the 15-minute close here, but we risk it going the last 2 minutes. It's only 3 minutes. 50-minute close above the 4-hour might not be bad. And then stops below the 15. 42 pip stops for 43 pip target, 1-to-1. But it's just, will it survive 3 minutes more? I don't know. I don't know. Structure wouldn't be the strongest on 1 minute, no, but on 15-minute we'd have the close above the 4-hour, and on 5-minute we'd have this structure here. So we can't overthink it. We can't overthink it, because 1 minute can come make structure, no problem. It could even push here a little bit higher, then make structure. But as long as we have now structure on 5-minute here as well, it would make sense. Problem is, does it push without us before, which it looks like it might do. Which is why I was thinking to go on re-break of its own high here. But then you just risk that it also rejects this resistance that it's been rejecting since yesterday, basically. Yesterday, 3 o'clock, rejected this zone 100 times. With 1 minute, it's worth it to wait. With 1 minute, it's worth it. Even if it goes, I'm not going to be pissed, because really, imagine I was in this position here. If this 5 doesn't close above, I would be probably break even if I got a nice entry here. Because I'd be like, look, we keep rejecting, right? And this is what I was scared of, is how many times do we reject? Because you have no confirmation. You're at a rejection zone. So if these rejections keep happening, you can see it. It's directly on the line. The line can't get much more accurate, you know? Yeah. It's nice. It's nice to be patient, you know? Sometimes it sucks. Sometimes it sucks because you missed the trade, but it's nice. It's nice when it's actually, you know, this is when it saves you. I don't think the line you drew there is relevant. I think it is, man. We are rejecting from it, but if you don't think it's relevant, then you follow your plan as well, man. I'm not here to argue with that, but I definitely do think it has relevance. I can see many rejections in recent price action coming from that zone. I agree with the zone, but not the line. If you check at 1 minute, it's exactly where the 1 minute tap closed on body basis. Here, all the way back here, man. Here as well. This is where this line tapped here. Look at yesterday. Not accurate. Look how accurate that is. Look at here. I mean, very accurate. This is a 1 minute we're talking about. Not even like a 5 minute. 1 minute we are tapping that zone and rejecting. So I would say it's pretty accurate. Especially look at the rejection from it now. Pretty accurate. This is interesting on DAX. Did we close above? We closed above most recent. We didn't close above previous. This is 30 close in 14 minutes. 30 close would be ideal, right? Because we don't have anything closing above yet. 5 minute looks nice, but we don't have clean range on 5 minutes. So we could look for a wick fill. Is possible. It is possible. It is possible. Slightly more aggressive, but it is possible. How are your spreads on DAX? Better than yesterday now, back to 0.7. We passed it a long time ago. It doesn't matter how long ago you pass something. It matters how many times you pass something, not how long ago you pass something. The more times, the more important. I'm actually glad we stayed out of that. Some patience paid through here. It's still valid though. It's just doing its business. Like now, if we get a close above here, it's still valid. I still like the idea. But it's just going to keep us safe from holding all this BS. Don't have to hold all this BS. If we took the earlier one, we would be out BE. But I don't know in what world I hold actually. Because worst case scenario, I would have managed with something closing below here. So if I got the original entry, I would have lost maximum like 3.5 pips. Which is nothing. You know? And if I didn't manage this, then I think that's me just being a little bit greedy, actually. I would see that as a mistake. But like I said, now if we get something closing above here, it actually looks not bad. See if DAX wants to give a wick fill. Without patience, the market will humble you. Yes. Harry is the end boss if trading was a video game. Oh, I don't think so. Maybe a good player of the game, but not the end boss. Cycle changed on gold. It is fake out quarter, so be careful with gold. Yeah. Fake out can happen. You just need to be in the right positionings. Okay, look at DAX here pushing last minute here. Can we push through this resistance because we crossed it? So look for the wick fill. Depends how this closes here. Stop loss gonna be around 25 points. Getting pretty close to this resistance. Now you kind of just want this to close above here actually. What is it gonna close at? That makes it a tough situation here. No bottom wick as well. Okay, that's gonna solve the equation for me. Remember, this is where your math is gonna come useful. Algebra, you know, from your studies. Above 15, we have ranges. Yeah, we have this range. We have above this range. We have ranges. Not worried about ranges. Just wanted to get an earlier entry if I could. The only thing is, if it does what it did yesterday. Yesterday was boring. Limited continuation. But you can see we're rejecting this resistance now. this resistance here as well on gold is being very, 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 you know, very, very, very important. The video game thing is key to marketing PipLab. Start promoting it as a video game. Who wants to be a millionaire? Maybe different legal name. Maybe that's the idea. Yeah, it's already in the pipeworks, man. But good for you noticing that. We already have a gamified version coming. That's how that leaderboard is on there, where people compete, prize pools. We have also a different legal name. But I won't dox it yet. Maybe to just the guys in exclusive. So DAX is flipped here. 2 minutes for this candle to close. Six minutes for the 15. What the fuck? There is some volume here. Good bottom wick next candle can actually rip the high here. Yes, it is a little bit riskier, but good bottom wick will work. Unless last 20 seconds it pushes. Fuck. Has to calm down last 10 seconds. Otherwise there's no chance last 10 seconds. Let's see the bottom wick. Yeah, it's a weird gap, but it does count as a wick. Just thinking if it makes sense to execute on it. Rebreak of high, I'm gonna give it a shot. 0.75. Rebreak of high. Should not need to rebreak its high if it wants to dump from here. Break even will be 5-minute resistance. We have room 2 there. Please check your spreads. Make sure you are getting correct entries. If you have high spreads, you can't trade it. Rebroke high. Didn't re-break high on my broker. Didn't break high on my broker. You can see, look. Pretty, it was close, but didn't break it. It was close, but didn't break it. Not for me? Yeah, didn't break it for me as well. Yeah, at this point here, 1 minute from the close. 1 minute from close, I'm just gonna wait. I'm gonna wait for 15. I wanna see 15 close above. Entry will be the same, but 1 minute from close. Entry will be the same though. I have the buy stop ready. But I'm just waiting for the close in like 38 seconds. Alright, I need a bottom wick here. Yeah, so same entry, but on my broker it looks a little bit different than this. But it's basically the same entry breaking these highs. So yeah, same entry. Alright, that triggered me on my broker. Stop loss below the 5 like the original position. I don't know where that TP went. It's fly. Hopefully it can reach there, would be nice. See if we can get some volume. We have 15 close above, 30-minute close above, break of all highs. And the problem is I really need the bathroom. Ooh, that's a very quick rejection we're seeing right now. Hopefully this will be the liquidity to give us the move back up. Hopefully this will be the liquidity for the move back up. This is what we hopefully need to see right now. Guys, I need the toilet, so I'm gonna go. Just gonna hold it. Break even is at 5 minutes. Gonna be back as fast as possible. Man, I've never gone quicker. Again, lack of volume. So it's just a matter of when is it gonna come in. We really need to see it re-break this high. Re-breaking this high is pretty important. 5 minute needs to re-break the high as well. You lost on a GU demand today? Damn. It's okay, man. You followed your plan. It happens. It happens. Just move on to the next. Stay focused. It happens. Not fun, but it happens. My spread is 11. If you have high spread, you can't be trading DAX, unfortunately. I'm at 0.7. We need to re-break high now. Needs to re-break high. If it can't re-break high, it's very weak. Man, it's 20 minutes from London. This is very slow for 20 minutes from London. I mean, 1 minute candle has not even printed. It's stalled for 30 seconds, the 1 minute candle. This is the 5 minute close. See how this 5 minute closes. I mean, price action wise, it looks decent. It's just lacking volume. We'll see how this 5 closes. Hopefully the 5 closes. It was looking good. No bottom wick. No volume, man. I kind of want to try to get out of this with the no volume. It's just stuck. So I can either close and draw down here, which I'm trying not to do, or next time if I get a chance to entry, I can look to manage if it gets back below entry. But there just needs to be a push soon. Otherwise, it's just a bit stale this, you know. And when it's stale, it's either going to dump down heavy, no chance to manage, or there will be a pump. There could be a pump. But the thing is, the threat of the downside is obviously there as well. Especially we're rejecting the highs quite a few times now. Nothing closing above. Right? Nothing closing above. So I want to see if we can actually get something decent, you know, to let me manage. just stuck, man. Very low volume. So which direction is the volume gonna come in? I don't know. I don't know which direction the volume is gonna come in. If it comes down, we're in trouble. If it comes up, it will be nice. I just really hope it doesn't come down. Stop below 1 minute range. It could liquidity grab there, so you want to be careful to run it there. We more want to manage there. How this 15 closes is important, and the 5, do we respect structure or break structure? Breaking structure, make it very easy to manage. Respecting structure, it still kind of makes sense to trade. Minute candle close here. It is respecting the range, the 15-minute candle close. And we respect structure. Yes, we did. Holy shit, I can't manage this. It respected structure. Ah. If it closed below, I can manage. Close half, break of low. I can close full as well. But it respected everything. So price action wise, it's respecting everything. It respected previous 15. It respected 5-minute structure. So how to manage, I don't know. You know, this is how you have to be. It's a clutch close, but look at the result now. Look at the result. No bottom wick on 15. So if this can be the liquidity grab and flip, hopefully it's enough juice to finally get us going. Finally. We all need to shout together. It made a top wick though. On my broker, I don't have a top wick. Not sure about you guys. Yeah, nothing really I can do to control no volume. You can see it fighting. You can see it fighting. Can move 1 minute, stops to 1 minute structure. See, the one thing that I can see happening is a quick retest to previous structure here. That would stop you out, and then we get a quick rejection like this. Boom. Now if we break this structure here, yes, I can see a reason to manage. Five-minute close coming here. Let's see how it closes here. This one looks like it will do the break of structure, but we will see on the last 30 seconds here what it wants to do. It would be nice if it does close above. It would look good, but it's not looking likely. All right, close below 15 on 5. No top wick on broker on 15. Shit, man. We didn't even break 15-minute low, previous 15-minute low. What a situation. Tough one to manage, actually. I'm thinking all possible outcomes. Kind of just have to hold here and be ready to close something, break of these lows, maybe even full. 15, still no top wick on broker. Okay, this is where I will need to look at how price reacts. Be ready to close. I'm just going to be watching it right now. I want to see a quick move down and then a rejection. If not, then I'll have to be out. This is a retest zone. We can quickly retest here. I'm not too worried. So that's the retest zone. Any reaction? No reaction. Zero reaction. Zero reaction. But there it is, finally. So if it re-breaks this low, I'm out. Oh, no top wick, man. Don't break the low and then make a top wick. That would be very difficult. So we have the top wick, so it's okay. Yeah, that's my management. So you can see how I waited for the reaction. I pretty much called that to the T. And if it's gonna respect it now, this is last chance to respect. So if it respects it now, it will be okay. We'll be able to start to pop up from here. If it just ends up failing now, then that's it. Manage position, move on, get on with our day, on to the next. I can't control volume, unfortunately. Another thing I'm worried about is London Open, of course. Guys, I think we need some balls and we have to hold through the open here. Holy shit. Uh-oh. Holding through the open ain't fun. But stop loss is already reduced here. We have stop loss reduced. So even if I get slipped on open, I'm gonna be okay. If you're not okay to hold during open, please do not. There is risk, but my stop loss, I have basically slippage worth of 10 points. For me, 10 point slippage is enough. Especially that we're far from entry. So it's not like it's gonna open dump. You know what I mean? Like it can open dump, but by the time it triggers my stop, I'll be far enough. You know? I'll be far enough. Shit, boys. Because the trade makes sense, man. The trade fucking makes sense. You can see how to the T I told you that reaction point. You can't, I don't know what else I can do, you know? To the T I told you that reaction point. Here we go, 42 seconds for the open. $25 seconds. If you're not confident to hold, close now. Close now. Oh, we're at entry. Guys, I'm closing half at entry. Closing half at entry. Then I'll hold the rest for open. Here's the open. Push. Oh, that's such a boring open. Come on. Go, Dax. Go. Go. Okay. Okay. Be mental. Be mental. Mental break even. Okay, come on. Come on. Now we're cooking. Now it's time for Dax to push. That's what I'm fucking talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Let's go, bro. Let's go. Let's go. Stop loss break even now. Not losing this trade, man. That's what I'm saying, man. Shit. I actually didn't get enough time to close half at break even. So I was gonna lose full there. Just happened too fast, but now we're at break even. All is good. Hopefully I don't get stopped out break even. That would be extremely sad. And we can get a little bit of a push to this 15 at least to the 15. Come on, you've been cooking for how long, man? You need some volume, man. What is this? That's it? At least 30 points here. At least, Dax. Hello. Don't be gay. Oh, shit. I said it again. Okay. Come on. Show it to me. I'm gonna leave a 20% runner here. Yes, sir. Close, leaving just a little bit for fun. And that's what I am talking about. Let's go. Let's go, let's go. I'm telling you. What did I fucking say about this 1 minute retest? Who can tell you that on the internet? I promise. Who can tell you that? How I told you that moving stops here, this would come the retest. I literally sat there and said, wait. I'm telling you. yeah, enjoy the runner. Do secure, I do want to be paid after such a sweat. You know, I do want to be paid after such a sweat. But here the volume should come. Yeah. This is comment of the day. Look at this comment. This is funny. Man. Where is that comment? Oh, YouTube is catching up. Wow, this runner is running, huh? No 1 minute pullback. This is crazy. I wish I held full. I wish I held full. Ho, 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 ho. Now there's some volume. What is this? Shit, man. I think I'm gonna close full here at 100 points, man. I'm just, yeah, it is 100 points. This is a great freaking position. I'm just gonna take it. I closed there 100 points. Big one. Sheesh. That's nice. Look at that close, rejected from it. Some guy said in chat, where's that comment? Some guy said in chat, oh, it's gone. Why is it gone? Oh, he said here. Bro, not gonna lie, I was drinking coffee and you said, don't be gay, and now my monitor is wet and my keyboard doesn't work. Lucky I made money from this trade to pay for it. Poor guy, bro. Anyway, solid work, man. Solid work. Beautiful trade. What was total amount of pips there combined? Nice. 80. Are you trailing? I actually closed full. I ended up closing full. I'm done. 100 points. I'll take 100 points. 1.3% any day. Man, I don't like to toot my horn, but I'm really happy with how calm I stayed and how I called that 1 minute rejection. Like, for me, that was like insane calm during the trade and focusing on plan. You know, for me, like, that's sick. Like, that's sick, man. I'm so happy. Like, I'm really grateful that that analysis level was there. And you were thinking to close in drawdown? Yes, but I was discussing it with you guys. Remember how I said many of us wanted to put stop loss below here, right? Because it kept respecting. But like I said, this retest could come. And I saw it dump, man. Many people will close. I'm like, wait for the 1 minute rejection might be coming. Then it came. When it came, I moved stop loss to there. And look how that low is respected. You know? So I like that analysis level there. I think that was really good. Anyways, we forgot to do the Instagram business. Well, this trade showed me that I still suck massively. I closed the trade way too early when it was finally in profit because I was scared I would be in drawdown again. Need to stop doing that. Yeah, it's confidence, man, and experience. Don't worry about it, you know. I think it comes with time, you know. Anyways, we need to do the Instagram business. So if you took this trade with us, leave a W in YouTube chat and we can do the Instagram business for the day here. And yeah, if you took it, learned something new, leave a W in chat. You know the drill. Let's get the Instagram business rolling. And I appreciate everyone showing up, sitting through with it with me. Thank you, thank you. You know the Instagram business. Sweet, sweet, sweet. Leave a like on the stream if you haven't already. And yeah, perfect trade. I would... Look, volume is always going to be a threat in my strategy, huh? Volume is always going to be a threat in my strategy. And I can't control volume, but when volume does come in, it's nice. Now, I think, really, after us ranging for so long, maybe holding a runner here... No, I did held a runner, but holding full for longer would have been a lot better. But who gives a shit? Money was made. I think the drawdown definitely makes you just want to be paid, man. I think that's fair, you know? But anyways. Yeah, happy overall. I did very bother me though, Harry. I would have passed phase 1 with this trade. Now I didn't. Yeah, but that doesn't matter. Because who cares if it's an ongoing process? This is the problem with funding challenges. It sets a goal. You know, when you trade live, guys, it doesn't matter what you don't... Like, if your goal is 10%, like to do with a funded account, 10% is nothing long term. You need to be making more than that. Right? So it's just a matter of time. It's just a matter of time. Sad, I want to join the train but can't find the platform. Just check the name. It can be called DAX, German 30, German 40. It can be called IC calls it DE40 on IC. Even I get confused. I have to check on IC what it's called. All right. Yeah, it's quite sweaty actually. What happened to gold today? Wow. Didn't break the high. We would have been okay, actually. That's lucky, though. This would have been a nice trade breaking the high, though. Very nice. With thunderstorm, 100% would have taken that. But luckily, one of the rules is break of high, and it didn't break the high. So nice to see that respected. What's happening with GJ? Wow, GJ, beautiful setup 3 here on GJ. Break even at the 1 hour resistance. Yeah, that was a nice one on GJ as well. Harry, what did you decide to wait for another 1 minute bearish candle and decide once it breaks again you're out? For me, when the 1 minute structure broken, I closed below, I cut the trade. It's pretty advanced, this concept. I don't want you... I don't really want to explain this because this might confuse you in other trades. But I'm gonna explain it to the guys after YouTube, because this is some content that I need to make sure people are at the right level to understand, because it will mess up your trading if you overuse this. Generally, using the 1 minute, yes, it can make me extremely accurate like this, but that's at an advanced level. At a beginner level, it will make you very inaccurate and make you scared. Hi, in this situation where I close half at entry, slip 0.1%, should I try hold that 0.5% longer? Because now I close full 1-to-1, made half of a full. In hindsight, I was holding full, trailing, especially on DAX. I think you can trail because you're only in half anyways. But also closing half is fine. You closing half at entry is not bad. But I think trail is not bad in these type of situations. It depends on the range, you know. If there was a target, like we really didn't have a target here. It was pretty much free, open air, you know. But you know, the fact that you managed entry, nice. You know, I think overall it's fine, but holding would be fine as well. But again, you just made money anyway, so it doesn't really matter overall. See you, bro. Enjoy the rest of the day. I gotta dip and buy myself a new keyboard. Yeah, man. I think it was big mistake. Not really, actually. I don't think it was big mistake at all. You know, it really wasn't. Did you expect close above on 30 was good enough to carry past 1 hour? Yes. Just the volume, like after we've been ranging. Remember I said there will be volume that comes in. Oh, in GJ? Yes. In GJ, yes. You have space, right? In GJ, it made sense. You know? Because you have the 1 hour close as well here. 1 hour close is a solid close. It is a threat. Like if we started rejecting it and flipped, then you're screwed. But if you look, it did break the high. We didn't tap it. Like if this candle tapped it and started to reject, you maybe have to manage break even. But it didn't tap it. CS case opening. Damn. I need to put money into the wallet. I don't have any. I spent it all on cases. I think I put like $50. Gone. I need to put another $50. We'll open cases. We'll open cases. Maybe I can put it from the Steam app and we can do it now. Let me see. Let's open a case. We need a knife, bro. We need a knife. Come on. Yeah, I can. Wallet. Where's wallet? Okay, let's put it in here. Add funds. How much should we add? Let's just add 30 bucks here. Hello. 30 bucks. All right. Purchase. Did it go through? All right. We have money now. We have. All right, let's go open CS. Everyone on Zoom chat has to open on YouTube to see it because Zoom doesn't stream games. If you want to see the case opening. All right, let's go. Come on. We need a knife. Oh shit. Put the sound effects here as well. We see it on Zoom. You won't be able to see the animation, I'm sure. Okay, let's go. Inventory. Do I have any cases? I do. Which case should I open? Tell me. Name one in chat. Name one in chat. Prisma. Clutch. I think today was a clutch. Today was a clutch, right? We clutched in our position. So it has to be clutch. It has to be clutch because we clutched in our position. Let's get some gloves, hopefully. All right, let's go see. All right, who's ready? Come on, gold. Come on, gold. Please, please. Gaben, if you're listening to me now, Gaben, just give me one set of gloves. Come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Gold, it has to be gold. Gold, 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 gold. Oh, we're fucked, boys. Shit, what's this shit, man? One more, one more, one more, one more. One more, quickly, quickly. Buy, 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 buy. Quickly, 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 quickly. One more, one more. Come on. I'm not saying anything this time. Not saying it. Oh shit! You saw the red? Ah, that's just a. That's a troll, bro. That's a troll, bro. That's just a troll. Okay, I quit. GG. I just got robbed. I know when to call it. No gambling addiction. I know when to call it. I know when to call it. Fuck, man. It's been so long since I opened a goal. You made more than that in today's trade? Oh, of course, bro. But I don't want all these shitty skins in my inventory. 1 to 2 trades per day, not 1 to 2 cases a day? No, 10 cases a day. Spend 0.1 hour on CS? Damn, $100. How many cases can we open $100? 50 cases. No, actually, wait. Less. About like 30 cases. Yeah, maybe we have to do a massive case opening. Massive case opening. Some shit like that. You know? Anyways, guys, I'm gonna call it here. Appreciate you all. Take care. Did you take a trade today? Yes, we took DAX buys, big DAX buys. You can have a look in the journal, exclamation journal in the chat. Take care all, have an amazing day, and hopefully speak to you guys very, very soon, alright? Peace, much love, peace.